Hello lovelies, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Nat and I am filming this quite late on Friday night because I have had a busy day and I've had a migraine, but I've managed to touch wood, I've managed to shift it quite well with like a really hot shower. That seems to have worked, but I think I've got like a knot in my neck, so it just won't shift, if that makes sense. Like I keep getting a really fuzzy head, but that's what happens when you have chronic migraines. But yeah, let's go through and see what we've spent this week, if my book will stay open. So I have actually spent out my personal spends this week. Me and my friend went to Poundbury, which is like another town over from us. It is like a King Charles, or it would have been Prince Charles at the time when it was like made, like his little project. But there was a beautiful shop there called Marshmallow Avenue that we went to whilst we were getting stuff for my wedding dress. But we went there and I spent some money in there. I bought some nice little small business bits, and honestly they were lovely, so it was really nice. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 340, 350, 355, £3.57 left out of my £20. So I'm just going to quickly work that out. So I've spent £16.43. I can tell you, I think I can tell you mostly what I bought. So I bought a really cute print that I actually shared on my Instagram stories, a nice little Bridget Jones one that I'm absolutely in love with. I also bought my friend a lip balm when we were there, and I feel like I bought something else, but I don't know what. I spent another £1 on something else. I don't know what it was. Oh, I went into the range and I bought some ribbon for my trainers for my wedding, and I bought some sweets while I was in there. So yes, that's what I spent all my money on this week. Food shop, we have got £10 and some change. If I can get it out. So having the £80 this week has actually been super handy for us. I feel like it's worked a lot better. So going forward, I think we will be keeping it at 80 for now, and then we'll just change it as and when we need to. But we've got £10 and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 98 pence. So take away £10, 98. So we spent £69 and 2 pence. So that, yeah, definitely worked out a lot better. Bulk shop, I don't think we've spent anything out of bulk shop this week. Fuel we haven't spent any out of, and yeah, bulk shop we haven't touched. So neither of those categories have been touched, so they will be rolling over still for now. I think we are okay for like most things, so we should be okay. But we spent £69 and 2p plus £16 and 43 pence. So we spent £85.45 this week. But how has everyone's week been? Have we been up to much? Mine's been quite like busy with like doing work bits. I've been running a lot of errands this week. Like me and my friend drove to the next town over to go and get some bits for my wedding, and we went and did like a couple of other little trips and stuff as well we had to go and do, so it was quite nice. But I've done quite a lot this week. But yes, I'm gonna quickly organise all these and then we can put them into their right places. Okay, sorry, I had to get the trackers down. I just realised as well, I do not have a £5 note for Friday. Great. Never mind, I will deal with that in a bit. But yeah, let's start with our £1 coins ready for stitch. So we've got 1, 2, 3, which completes this tracker. So that is our home is where the heart is tracker is complete. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we've saved 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, we've still got one to go. I missed one. Okay, ignore me. Oh God, I'd have had you guys screaming at me because I missed the lollipop. Okay, so we have one more to go on this one, and then we can move to our next era. But before we do that, we're going to go to, why am I missing trackers? Gone. So we're going to move over to the 20p's next, because we have no 50p's, which is mad. We seem to not have many 50p's at the moment, but we always seem to end up with 20p's. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll just quickly do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another row. Yeah, it seems really weird. Some weeks we get like bigger amounts of change, and other times we get like all the Diddy denominations. Mental. Has anyone else got loads of 20p's this week from their cash stuff in? Let me know in the comments. I'd be really curious to see whether it's just me that's getting all the 20p's. I think a 20p just fell on the floor, but I've just found it in my drawer. Not on the floor, they fell into my drawer. But yeah, anyway, I've done that. The next one is 10p's. We've got one little lonely 10p to go in. So we can cross that off. We're getting through this one quite well. I do love these. They take time, but I love them. They are good. All right. Next is the 5p's. That is blue. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. That's that done. And then the last one is the lonely little pennies. Just grab them out. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's yellow. This one I feel like it's taken forever, but we're so close to the last line now. We're literally 15 1p off it, so yeah. Honestly, I love doing this set. This has got to be one of my favourite sets to do. I really want to do my chaos coins at some point, but I'm loving doing these at the same time. So I'm wondering whether to start another series. It won't be a very often series, but whether to start another series of ransacking Scott's wallet and filling up a chaos coins tracker and seeing how many weeks it takes us to fill it up. That might be an interesting one to do. But anyway, yes, our last £10 is going to go into Christmas. I need to grab the tin because that's one I forgot to pick up. That's what I forgot to grab. I knew I'd forgot to do something, but I couldn't figure out what it was. But yes, so we can do 5, 10, and then that is April finally complete. We're a week late, but it's done. So we can now move over to May, which is £100. So it's a nice big chunky one. That's going to be fun. But yes, that one is done for now. Just pop that one out of the way. And then we can move to our cash stuffing. Oh my gosh. So we've got a bit of money today. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80. 90, 1, 10, 20, 30. Okay, so we've got 130. So we're going to start in mine. My Pokemon card's falling out of my purse. I'll show you guys, it's quite funny. I've just got a random Pokemon card in here that my sister gave me years ago. And it's just lived in my purse like forever since. Like whenever I change purses, it just gets moved into there. But yes, so 20, 40, 60, 80 is going into food shop. That's nice and stuffed. And then we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, I could do 5 Friday, but do 2. Could do next week's as well then maybe. That might be a shout. But we'll go into Scott's binder first. And we're going to pop 20 into tattoo. I don't know how much he's got in here. 10, 20. So he's got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20. Perfect. Because he's got a tattoo next weekend, I think. And then he's got another one coming up at some point. So that's good. And we're also going to carry on stuffing Lego. So we'll pop 20 into there. Perfecto. I haven't cleaned it, but all our Lego did turn up. In the end, most of it's turned up. The first time they left it at the door when they weren't meant to. They were meant to put it in a safe place and it got pinched, so great. So they've sent out a replacement, but we're still waiting for one extra piece to turn up, which is kind of annoying. Right, I'm going to grab my 5 Friday tin. And then what I'll do, because I've only got a £10 note, is I'll just do 2 weeks. So when I open this, I'll just be surprised that I've got a £10 note in here rather than a 5. So that'll just absolutely throw me off, but that'll be kind of funny at the same time. So at least we've kind of covered next week's 5 Friday then as well. So yeah, let's pop that in there. Oh, it sounded so hefty. Oh my gosh, it's sounding really hefty now, which is really good. And then the last place that we're going is to my binder. So I've got my hen do tomorrow. So I wasn't going to stuff any money into my binder this week because I've kept some money back in my Monzo account. If you watched my budget video on YouTube, you'll see that I kept some money back. So I have got that plus this, but I might just do one roll, just do like a £5 roll. Should be okay. We should be alright, shouldn't we? It's not good. It's not going to go bad, is it? Let's just see what we end up putting money to. 5. Beary Sweet. I think that's on the £5 roll at the moment, so that's perfect. I hope we have a £5 note in there. If not, oh no. If not, I'll have to switch one out. So, oh wait, I've got £5 notes in here. And now I need to start saving for my tattoo because I've actually got my tattoo on the 2nd of June. So I really need to get a wig on with that. But yeah, let's put 5 into Beary Sweet. And we need a purple to colour that little cutie bear in. And then hopefully if I've got any money left after my hen do or at the end of the week, I'll try and stuff a little bit extra into my binder. But in Beary Sweet we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. Perfect. We're almost halfway, which is really nice with this one. So this is meant to be going towards like joint or annual stuff to like boost up the binders a bit more. So hopefully we can do that, or even I might just put it into Christmas if need be. But yeah, that is, I think, our cash stuffing done, because that's all I can do today, guys. So the 25 is going to be going into my purse, so that'll be for my hen do tomorrow and any other spends for next week. I probably won't end up doing a lot next week, but it's better to have it than not have it, because I'd rather not stress about it. But yes, that is this video complete. So if you have watched all the way to the end, please leave me the little dancing ladies emoji, because I'm going for my hen do tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day, and I will see you later. Bye.